Thank you for not smoking.
All right, so for you young guys, you might not have seen Robocop, but back in the 80s, Robocop was just this awesome movie, okay? So I'm going to give you a quick primer on Robocop, because you can't understand Robocop 2, because this is next level stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you got to listen up. So Robocop 1, you know, Robocop was he's this amazing cyborg robot, right?
Robocop.
And so Robocop was, you know, he's a cyborg, and he was created by OCP, right?
What is he? Where does he come from? He is OCP's newest soldier in their revolutionary.
Okay, so you have to understand Robocop 1 in order to understand what happened in Robocop 2. So Robocop 2, he came back, and OCP, after he got, you know, injured, they put him back together, but they put all this kind of crazy stuff in his head, so his commands were all messed up, right? And they did it deliberately, because someone that was working there was building another robot that they wanted to use to replace him, right? And so, you know, when you have all these commands like this, don't rush traffic lights, don't run through puddles and splash pedestrians or other cars, you know, he didn't know how to act, right? And so Robocop was malfunctioning, as we saw in the first part of the video, right? And so, you know, the thing about OCP is that some of the things that they're doing is kind of clandestine. You know, they're kind of putting in deliberately false information. And we have OCP here. And OCP has done a number on the community. And I'll show you, I'm going to walk you through it. Because we have an OCP worker that, yeah. And yeah, you can see OCP right there. So I'm going to show you I'm going to quiz you, and I'm going to show you how, you know, they got Robocop 2. Okay, so this is the first quiz. Here we go.
Look at, man, if you're dealing with a dude, right, and he likes you and you like him, but at the moment it seems like you might like him a little bit more, here's what you do. What
should you do if you're in a relationship where you like a guy, he likes a guy, you like a guy, or sorry, the guy likes you, and then you like him, but you like him more? Should you A, submit to your feelings and love the man? Should you B, take things slowly and see what comes? Or should you ghost that mother? Which one do you think is the answer he's going to tell you to do?
Let him miss you. Because this girl just asked me what she should do about a dude that she wants to talk to and hang out with more than he wants to with her. But he is interested, and she's already making time for him. I said, that's the problem. You two available.
And there you go. Now, you understand the OCP part, right? So if I'm in love with a woman, or if I want to be with a woman and she's acting like she doesn't want to be with me, what kind of message does that send? If you don't want to be with me, then don't be with me. So clearly you can see right here, it's not submit to his feelings and love you. It's not take things slowly. It's not take things slowly. It's disappear. Make him miss you. See, I told you this is what OCP did to Robocop. I told you. This is exactly what OCP did to Robocop. Now you got a guy that you're into and he likes you and you like him, and all of a sudden you stop calling him. Really? That's no good. But anyways, bonus question. What do you think is the name of this video? The name of this video will be called Let Him Miss You. See that? Let him miss you. How many videos, how many views? Oh, 1.5 million views. Okay. So you think that this video didn't do some damage? Oh, it most certainly did do some damage. But let's keep it moving. All right, quiz number 2. All right.
Explain that she's not desperate, she's not pressed and all that other good stuff, but she's really curious. Every time she talks to a guy or starts getting to know him, it seems like it just fizzles out really quickly before it even has a real chance to get started. But again, like I said, it could be many reasons. Like, this is a general ass subject. I've gotten this question a million times. Sometimes it is the guy.
So by the way, the name of this video is called Why You Keep Running Men Off. Okay. Now I'm not going to quiz you on that one, but That's going to be the question of the quiz here. Why do you keep running men off?
That's fucking up or whatever, doing something, and she just having bad luck. Sometimes it's the woman who's 100% at fault for the guy running off, and every guy running off damn near. Like any dude in his right mind would leave. You know, from some of these women that have just very dysfunctional habits. They haven't healed from their past. Some of them are just immature. But there are some women who also are 100% at fault for a guy leaving. But it's not really a bad thing. You know, I'm talking about like grown ass women. Like if you're a grown ass woman, like you're going to run some guy.
Okay. Now, if you're a grown ass woman, as he puts it, you're going to run a guy off, right? If you're a grown ass woman and you keep running guys off, is the reason A, your energy is masculine, you have too strong energy? Is it B, you're pressing them for commitment? Or is it C, dudes are trying to run your game? Just listen.
Guys off. It just is what it is. And the reason why is because you're not going to fit the taste of the guys who came to run game. So when they figure out that they can't run a particular kind of game on you, yeah, they're going to run the other way. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, there's some dudes out here who are trying to flex with money and, you know, I could take you on trips, or they do have that 200.
So there you go. The answer is of course C. Dudes are kind of trying to run game on you. Your energy is not because you're masculine. It's not because of the energy you're bringing. It's not because you're pushing to move things too fast. It's because dude is trying to pull a fast one over on you. And of course, the name of this video is, as I showed you earlier, why you keep running men off. Okay. Now, again, I told you about OCP. If you're a guy and you're with a woman and you value her, you're not going to be running off in the first place, right? But if you keep running men off, I mean, the commonality is not the men. But anyways, let's keep it moving. All right, this is the last quiz here. And, oh, Lordy. Okay, so this video is called Why It's Never Too Late to Set Standards. Now, quiz time.
But I think it's worthy to address. She asked me, like, is there ever too late whenever it comes to setting standards? You know, I'm a big advocate of setting those standards up front, first date, maybe even the first phone conversation if it's, you know, really that deep on the conversation. But that doesn't go without saying that.
Okay, so what is he going to say about standards? Is he going to say you should adjust your standards realistically as you age? Should you consolidate on a good man and build that you can build with as soon as you can? Or should you maintain your current standards? Which one do you think the answer is? I'll let you listen.
I believe there is no such thing as too late when it comes to setting standards. Now, there's a better time to set standards, which is up front, but there's never a such thing as too late, like, you know, like it might as well not set standards. Whoever tells you that is full of shit. The whole point of setting standards is to not or stop wasting time. Whatever.
Okay, so clearly he's saying that you should maintain your standards. Now, here's the rub. Okay? So I can take these off the screen now because we pretty much established that he's giving OCP information. And look, this is this simple. I actually blew this up. I'm going to take him off here so you can see. This is the reason why this is so dangerous. Okay? Look at these first two comments right here. I'm a 63-year woman. This is 5 years ago. 63-year-old woman. I've been dealing with knuckleheads all my life. Finally woke up. You are absolutely right. I'm single. No more drama in my life. 68 now. Go now. You can always start a new, set new standards. Hell, I'm trying to create a whole new life career for myself. 45. 5 years ago, she's 50. I started setting my standards at 30 because I started understanding. Now I'm 40 and I hold all the cards. Now, do you see the sinister point in that? Do you see how that's so sinister? Is that these women, all of these women didn't start this standard setting stuff until their 40s, until their 50s. The one lady, 50, 56, 58, 53, right? you're going to start setting the standards when you're in your 30s, your 40s. That's Robocop. That's Robocop. Look, if you didn't watch Robocop 2, you know what? I'm going to let you see what happened in Robocop. How did Robocop 2 get rid of all those standards? All of that craziness in him. As a matter of fact, I'll show you what he did. When he wanted to get rid of all those crazy programs, he had to go do this. He did this, right? And that's the only way he could do it, right? And that's the only way he could get rid of all of those crazy, all this stuff that was in it, all of that bad programming, all of that OCP programming. That's how he got rid of it. Now, I'm not sure what to say about the women that have spent years listening to Derrick Jaxn, but I mean, everything he said was bad information. It's all bad information. All of it is. Now, I'm not saying all of his videos were. What I'm saying is, in these 3 videos, the advice that he gave out is detrimental. If you're getting older and you're retaining the same standards, then you don't have the same thing to offer. If you let a guy that wants to be with you miss you, you're gonna run off a good guy. And if you keep running off guys, that's a you issue. That's not like an issue with guys trying to run game. But anyways, I'm not even going to be... It is what it is. But he does work for OCP. And if you're dealing with... I mean, look, man, you saw Robocop shooting at the dude for smoking cigarette. I mean, I'm not trying to be that dude, man. I mean, there has to be some deprogramming. Anyways, with that, guys, I'm not going to go for too long, but thank you guys for watching the video. Please like, subscribe. Please feel free to comment, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.